Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Heini. I'm Heini and today I'm going to take you through a short yoga practice for after work. Let's get started. I made this sequence for those days when I've been sitting a lot. So office days, if I've been sitting a lot, this is what I like to do. I hope you'll enjoy it too. We would need some kind of a block or book or a pillow would do as well as a little prop for the beginning of the sequence. We're going to start from lying down and we're going to start with a supported bridge. So make yourself comfortable lying down and have your prop with you as you come lie down on the back. So have your knees bent, feet on the mat. And then bring your prop. I have a block here, but you could have a book, a box, maybe a pillow, and bring it under the pelvis. It doesn't need to be high up. I would actually say have it a bit lower down. We want to gently get the hips, the spine kind of reset after sitting a lot. So be gentle and just bring that support under the pelvis. So the pelvis is slightly elevated off the mat. And we'll spend here about 5 breaths. If you like, you could bring arms overhead or maybe out to the sides if you feel like opening a bit more into your shoulders. And now give yourself a few slightly deeper breaths. Breathing to the chest, breathing down to the belly. Maybe we've been hunched over the computer the whole day. So starting to bring a bit more space, a bit more opening to that front line. Let's take one more breath in and out in this supported bridge. And then if you have your arms overhead, slowly slide your arms back down and still keep that prop under your pelvis. And now hug your right knee in towards the chest, towards the belly. We come into reclining dragon pose. Extend your left leg all the way down to the mat. So opening even more the front side of the left hip, maybe getting to the front of the left thigh as well. I get really quite tense around the hips after sitting a lot. Take a couple more breaths here and send your breaths all the way down to the belly. Check the shoulders stay soft. Take one more breath in and out. And then we'll go into same pose on the other side. Slowly release the right foot down. Hug the left knee into the chest. And then exhale, slide your right leg all the way down. So now we're opening more in the front of that right hip. Maybe going to the right thigh as well. And send your breaths all the way down to the belly. Again, check the shoulders stay soft. Keep the neck soft. Let's take a couple more breaths in and out. And then after those couple of breaths, slowly bend that right knee, step the right foot on the mat, bring the left foot down and bring arms down next to the sides. We'll lift into active bridge. As you exhale, press down through the feet, lift the pelvis off the block and take a few breaths in and out here. So now actively opening that front line even more. Take one more breath in and out. And then slide your block aside And bring your pelvis down to the mat. You'd open the arms a bit wider apart and come into some windshield wipers, swinging the knees from side to side, bringing some twisting into the spine, hips. And then bring both knees to the left side of the mat. Leave them there for a few breaths. You could either keep your legs wide apart or bring your right knee on top of the left. That might give you a bit more of a twist. You could even have your left hand on the right knee or thigh. One more breath in and out there. And then slowly inhale, bring your legs back to the center. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the right side of the mat. So finding that twist on the other side. Again, either legs wide apart, or you could bring your left knee on top of the right, maybe right hand on the left thigh, kind of anchoring the legs down if that helps to release the hips. But keep your chest open up to the ceiling. Take another breath in and out. And then slowly close your chest, curl towards the knees. So you come lie down on the right side. And from there, bring yourself up into a seat. And now bring yourself sitting on the right hip so that you have your right shin in front, the left leg somewhere next to you or even slightly behind you. And we'll come into a bit of side bending from here. Lean left hand beyond that left leg. And then inhale, open the chest, the right arm lengthening up. Exhale, leaning towards that left side, left leg. And inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, leaning back over that left leg towards that left hand. And inhale again, back to the center. One more time. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhaling into that side bend. And now we stay here a few breaths. You can either keep reaching that right arm out, or maybe bring your right hand behind the neck, behind the head. You could even look down to that left hand. We're trying to open the right side of the body. Take one more breath in and out, breathing to that right side. And then inhale, lift yourself back up and release your right hand down. And then bring your both legs in front and just hug your knees, couple of breaths. You can bring your head down to the knees. And then bring yourself back up. And we change legs the other way around. Bring your left shin in front. Bring your right leg somewhere next to you on the right side. And then lean towards that right leg. Step right hand on the mat. And inhale, lengthen, lift arm up. And exhale, leaning to that right side. Inhale back to the center, release your left hand down. And again, inhale, lengthening left arm up. Exhaling into that side bend, maybe just a tiny bit deeper. And again, inhaling back up to the center, release the left hand down. One more time, and this time we stay there a bit longer. Inhale, lengthening up through that left arm and exhaling into your side bend. Breathing. Again, if you want, you can bend your left arm so the left hand could be supporting the neck, supporting the head. Take a couple more breaths in and out. You could look down to the mat if that releases the neck more. And then as you inhale, come back up to the center. And again, just for a moment, hug the knees and bring legs in front. This is what we call the egg pose. So make yourself into a little egg, round your back. Head can come down to the knees. And then bring yourself back up. And now we're going to come up onto hands and knees. So from seat, bring yourself onto all fours. And we'll do a few cat-cows for the spine. With your next exhalation, round your back up towards the ceiling. Allow your head to come down. And then inhale, open the chest. Coming into gentle back bend, you might look forward. Same again with your exhalation, round the back, allow head to come down. And inhale, opening the chest. And try to keep tops of the shoulders released away from the ears. Let's do one more round. With your exhalation, round the back, you can tuck the tail under. And inhale, open the chest. Small back bend. And then come back to center with your spine. And from here, we're going to slide. We're going to walk hands further forward, coming into melting heart. With exhalation, start to release your chest down. And you could keep your arms extended in front of you. It's quite a lot for the shoulders. You'd be very welcome to bend the elbows. And lean your head down so you could release your neck. Allow your chest, your heart to melt down towards the mat. Take another breath in and out. And then slowly with inhalation, start to come back onto hands and knees. So shifting the weight to hands, lifting yourself up. You could rock a bit from side to side. See how the shoulders feel after that melting heart. And then we're going to step our left foot forward from here. So now bring your left foot to your hands, coming into lizard or dragon pose. You can lean the pelvis a bit further down. And if you have your block there nearby, you could bring a block under your right hand. We're going to inhale, twist chest to the left and reach left arm behind us. And either keep yourself here and just release that left arm behind the back. Or it might be quite nice to bend the right knee and reach left hand to the right foot. It could be quite big, quite intense opening for the front of the right thigh, but it might do quite good for us. If you feel that you get stuck in that left hip, you can allow that front leg hip to open a bit more. And just breathing here in and out. I tend to feel really stuck in the thighs after sitting a lot. So that's why we have this lizard opening for the thighs. Take one more breath in and out. And then if you are holding that right foot, slowly release the foot down and close that twist. Bring hands onto the mat. And now for a moment, we lift up into downward dog. So tuck your right foot toes under and step your both feet back. Saying hello to the backs of the legs. How are we doing there? Again, sitting, we might get quite stuck quite tight in the hamstrings.
Feel free to move the legs, walk a bit from one foot to the other. Also release the neck. Allow head to drop down. And take another 2 breaths in and out in your downward dog. And then from there, we're going to now step the right foot forward. So coming into that lizard dragon pose on the other side, bring your left knee down. You can release the toes. And if you want, you can use a block or a book under the left hand. We're going to inhale, twist towards that right leg and either reach your right arm behind you or bring the right arm behind the back. And remember, you can stay here with that left foot down or bend the left knee, reaching for the left foot with the right hand. And again, allowing a bit more opening on the front of that left thigh. Your front leg, hip and foot could open a bit out to the side. And keep breathing. Send your breaths down towards that pelvis, towards that left thigh. Opening the chest. Opening the right shoulder. Take one more breath in and out in that lizard pose. And then if you are holding that left foot, bring that left foot down, release the twist, bring both hands onto the mat. And then again, we're going to step into downward dog. So lift your pelvis up, step your both feet back. Give yourself a couple more breaths in that downward dog, really opening chest and lengthening the back up. Like there's someone pulling your pelvis and making your spine just a bit longer. And then with your next few breaths, slowly walk your hands and feet together. They could meet somewhere in the middle, but so that you can arrive into a full forward bend. And you're very welcome to walk your feet a bit wider apart here, so that you have space to lean down, lean forward. Knees could be bent as well. But now a full opening for the whole back line, from backs of the legs all the way into the neck. If you want, you could hold elbows kind of between or in front of the legs and even swing a bit from side to side. Take another breath or 2 here. Full forward bend. And then if you are holding your elbows, release your hands and arms down and bend your knees. Start to slowly roll the back up. Bringing pelvis under, building your spine on top of the pelvis. And just roll the shoulders open. If you have legs wider apart, you can walk the feet closer together. And then bring hands behind the pelvis, interlock fingers, and gently open the chest. After that forward bend, allow your chest to open, the hands and arms. You could very, very gently pull the shoulders down and back. Send a couple of breaths to your chest. And then exhale, release the pose, release the arms. And in that standing pose, give yourself a few gentle twists. So just start to twist from side to side. Allow your arms to move from right to left. Just releasing any tension you might have in the shoulders, in the arms. Allowing a gentle twist through the spine. Just kind of shake off any tension there might be left. And then allow that movement to calm down. Come back to the center. And roll the shoulders once more. You bring palms together in front of the chest.
And here we are at the end of our practice. I hope you feel ready for the rest of your day. I hope you had a chance to kind of shake off that working day and you're ready for your evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Thank you very much for joining in. Namaste. Thanks for joining in. If you like the sequence, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps these videos. And hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified of all future videos that I publish. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.